ప్రాధాన్యత ఇస్తున్నాడు. రాజు గారు అనువాదిస్తాను. So you can ask questions in Telugu, Mr. Raju will translate, Mr. Gandhi will answer in English. Questions, one person, one question, brief question. Please, give him the mic.
So that mic little clear side audio. This mic, sir. This one is also there. No, I mean to say speak it.
Okay, sir.
You will not get tracked.
Sir, so the Congress party found in AP and India, what is about the Rayalaseema region? We sacrifice a lot for the AP and Telugu people, but there is no justice. Please give a promise to the Rayalaseema and backwardness of Uttarandhra. That is another question, sir. Yes.
Is that a question or a request?
Request, sir.
I agree with your request.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Any other question?
Sir, one question this side from India today. Sir, there had been Shashi Tharoor's team has written to the ministry, sir, who has conducted the elections. So mainly there has been irregularities in the election that has been conducted in UP. In that letter it is clearly mentioned that ballot boxes, there were irregularities in the signature and all. So what do you have to say about this, sir? Will in UP the election will be held again, or what is the mandate?
Look, we are the only political party in the country that holds elections. We are also, are you interested in the answer? We are also the only political party that has an election commission inside it with a, you can say, a TN session type of person. I've worked with Mr. G. Mr. G is absolutely straightforward, solid person. Whatever issues are felt, they will be obviously addressed to the election commission, and the election commission will take a decision on whether there were irregularities or not. What I'd like to reiterate is the Congress party has an institutional framework to do this, and we are very, very capable of doing this. And we are the only party that has such a framework.
I would request all the colleagues to ask questions on the Bharat Jodo Yatra to the extent possible.
What's very interesting to me, and this is a question I keep asking myself but I don't get an answer. Everybody asks the question about elections to Congress party. And I'm proud that the Congress party has had a open, transparent election. Why is nobody interested in elections in other parties? Why does nobody ask the question, why isn't there an election in the BJP? Why isn't there an election in the other regional parties? Nobody seems to be interested in this question.
Congress party having the freedom, sir. You are the freedom party.
Ask your question, please.
No, sir.
While entering into Bharat Jodo Yatra in Andhra Pradesh, few persons are rising since you are entering into Andhra Pradesh.
Please ask only one question.
After bifurcation of United Andhra Pradesh and the Congress party lost their political address, does Congress and you particularly feel any regrets on that? Even though from the new state there is no Congress power in Telangana. The people talking about this, sir.
Yeah, so your question is?
Particularly about the Jodo Yatra enters in Andhra Pradesh, the people of Andhra Pradesh and people are discussing that. After the bifurcation of United of Andhra Pradesh, Congress has lost their political address in Andhra Pradesh, and later there is no power in Telangana after new state power. What does any clarification or Congress?
Okay, so as far as the bifurcation goes, the main thing from my perspective and from the Congress party's perspective is that when this bifurcation took place, certain commitments were made to the people of Andhra Pradesh. And we believe that those are fundamental commitments, and they are commitments made by the Indian Union to the people of Andhra Pradesh, and we think those commitments should be fulfilled. So that is our single most important observation, that those commitments that were made, that includes Polavaram, that includes special status, those should be fulfilled.
Sir,
As far as the Congress party is concerned, we have had a tremendous response to our yatra. In fact, a lot of our leaders are quite surprised at the enthusiasm and the response we've had. And I think this is a very good starting point to build the Congress party in Andhra Pradesh. Thank you.
Thank you. 1 minute, please. Let us follow some rules, please. Indian.
sir, sir, Manshu Jaiswal from Newsbeat.
Please, madam, please follow the rules.
Well, I'll answer your question. The Congress is an idea. The Congress is an idea that helps the weaker sections of society, that stitches the weaker sections of society together. There is a lot of place for the Congress to grow in Andhra Pradesh. The three political parties, frankly, are more like corporations, more like businesses than political parties, and I think there is a lot of room for us to grow here. Particularly because, let me finish, you asked me a question, let me finish it, right? Particularly because there is huge distress in Andhra Pradesh, and I am seeing it as I am walking, among the farmers, among the laborers, and among poor people. So that is going to be our focus. Thank you.
Yes, madam. 1 minute, please. Yes, madam. 1 minute. Madam.
सर, मानसी जैसवाल फ्रॉम न्यूज़बीन। कांग्रेस कह रही है कि ये भारत जोड़ो यात्रा है, चुनाव जीतो यात्रा नहीं है। लेकिन अगर पार्टी चुनाव नहीं जीत पा रही है, इसका मतलब वो जनता का विश्वास भी नहीं जीत पा रही है। तो आपको क्या लगता है, कहाँ कमी रह रही है और क्या सुधार की जरूरत है?
कमी कहीं नहीं है। हमने बड़े क्लियरली बोला है कि हिंदुस्तान में नफरत, शांत हो जाए, नफरत फैलाया जा रहा है, हिंसा फैलाई जा रही है, हिंदुस्तान को बांटा जा रहा है और इसके हम खिलाफ हैं। भारत जोड़ो यात्रा का लक्ष्य हिंदुस्तान को फिर से जोड़ने का है। हिंदुस्तान में जो हिंसा फैलाई जा रही है उसके सामने खड़े होने का है, ये हमारा लक्ष्य है। यात्रा के माध्यम से हमें लोगों से जुड़ने का मौका मिल रहा है, तो ये जरूर फायदा हो रहा है और हमें बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिल रहा है। अब वो देखी जाएगी बात, मगर ये जो यात्रा है ये भारत जोड़ो यात्रा है, इसीलिए हमने इसको ये नाम दिया है।
Sir, I am Ramesh from The Hindu. Just now you spoke about the three political parties here which are running like corporation, but you had a tie-up with one of those political parties in Telangana in the last elections. So, and this time, are you going to have a tie-up with them either in Telangana or are you opposing them in both the states?
That is not my jurisdiction. That is the jurisdiction of the leaders of Andhra Pradesh and of Telangana. I have described the type of system that is being run, right? It is a system that is based on a corporate identity.
Yeah. I'm coming. Follow some rules. I'm coming to you. Yeah.
There's a new president that's going to be elected this evening. What will your role be in the party?
That's for the new president to decide,
So will you be reporting to the new president?
obviously.
So you will be. Okay, one more.
No. Next.
Ma'am, I've answered your question. Let others also now ask questions.
You've answered the question. Yes, please.
Sir, the Congress president is the supreme authority in the Congress party, and every Congress member reports to that person.
సార్ రాష్ట్ర విభజన తర్వాత అమరావతి రాజధానిగా ఉంది. ప్రస్తుత ప్రభుత్వం 3 రాజధానులను ప్రతిపాదిస్తుంది. కాంగ్రెస్ పార్టీ స్టాండ్ ఏంటి?
My stand, I have now started to understand about the Telugu. My stand on the Amravati issue is very clear. Let me answer now. Next step will be answering in Telugu. First step is answering your question. We do not think that the idea of having three capitals is a sensible, efficient idea. We think that Andhra Pradesh should have one capital, and we think that capital should be Amravati. That is our position. We also don't, I met yesterday the people who have given the land for the capital and who have been cheated. And I would like to reiterate here that we stand by those people and we will defend the rights of those people.
No, Dinakar, please, you have answered the question. Yes, ma'am.
In APA 1 and 2, joint AP has got more than 33 MP seats. Now you are on Bharat Jodo Yatra.
1 minute, I called her. Please.
You are entering Telangana on the 23rd. What is your assessment? Will you be campaigning in those questions?
Look, my focus here is the idea of bringing India and Indian people together. I am not interested in digressing and taking the conversation into another direction. Okay, I am very clear. The Bharat Jodo Yatra is designed to bring people together, and it is doing a fantastic job of bringing people together, and that is my focus. I am not going to get distracted by these side issues. Thank you.
Sir, in UPA 1 and 2, Congress party got more than 33 MP seats in joint Andhra Pradesh. But you are on Bharat Jodo Yatra. लेकिन अभी आपके यूपी है में भारत यूपी को खोल दिया. So are you having any political regret about the previous issue?
Look,
At least.
look, I'm not going to go into the past. I'm interested in discussing the future, and I've been very, very clear that as far as Andhra Pradesh is concerned, there is a commitment that was made by the government of India to the people of Andhra Pradesh, and that commitment has to be fulfilled. I'm not interested in delving into the past here.
Sir, this is Shalu from Newswheel.
1 minute, please, ma'am. 1 minute. Please follow the rules.
Okay.
Yeah, blue shirt. Cheppandi.
Why should people vote? Well, there are a number of reasons why people should vote for the Congress and not for other parties. First reason is Congress party is the only party in the country that represents every single Indian person. It does not discriminate between caste, community, religion, state. We are everybody's party, first. Second, we are a party that defends the rights of poor people, defends the rights of farmers, defends the rights of laborers, defends the rights of small and medium businesses, and we are a party that understands how to bring harmony to this nation. We are also a party, unlike most other parties, that listens to people, has free and fair elections inside it, and has a culture of listening and caring people. Have you ever heard of anybody dissenting publicly in the BJP? Can you dissent publicly in the YSR Congress? Can you dissent publicly in the Telugu Desam? I don't think so. Dissent is not tolerated. These are dictatorships. The Congress party is the only democratic, open-minded party in this country. That's why you should support it. And I know you agree with it because you're smiling.
The young lady here.
From the print here, sir, you made it clear that you will report to the new president now. A little more clarity on your role and Ms. Sonia Gandhi's role in decision making now that the party will have a new president anytime.
See, I answered that question. My role, of course, I cannot comment on Congress President's role, that is for Mr. Kharge to comment on. I am very clear as far as my role is concerned. The Congress President will decide what my role is and how I am to be deployed.
That will apply to Sonia.
No supplementary, please.
That you have to ask Kharge ji and Sonia Gandhi ji, but
Supplementary, please.
as far as, Bhaiya, can you just move a bit to the side so I can see the lady?
Sir, only one
As
question.
far as I know,
Sir, please, one question.
Madam, you've been
Ma'am,
asked
don't interrupt.
every time, please.
As far as the Congress party is concerned, the final authority in the Congress party is the Congress President, and we will have a new Congress President, and that gentleman will decide exactly how the Congress party moves forward.
Sir, this is Sharif from Rayalaseema Journalist Forum, media convener. So I would like to ask one question from...
He's asked me one second. Look, Mr. Kharge and Mr. Tharoor are both people with experience and understanding. Whoever gets elected, they do not need advice from me. They have experience, they have understanding, and they will decide what to do.
Sir, do you notice there are so many attacks on journalists nationwide? Do you have any framework to help the journalists?
Do you notice there is also so many attacks on me nationwide and on me, on my image?
Sir, what is your framework to help the journalists?
The Congress party, of course, believes in a free discussion. Congress party has the courage to face journalists. We are not scared of journalists. Of course, the BJP doesn't like to face the truth, is scared of journalists, doesn't like this type of conversation. By the way, have you ever seen the Prime Minister having such a press conference? Have you seen the Prime Minister having such a press conference? Never. Sir. Yes. Right? Sir, no, one second. So we have a culture where we see journalists as our allies because we want information. We want to understand what's going on. So when we are in power, we see you as people who give us information to govern, not as people who should be silenced.
Yes, please.
సార్ ఖలీల్ ఫ్రమ్ మహా న్యూస్. సార్ మీరు అధికారంలోకి వచ్చేందుకు వైసీపీని రాష్ట్రంలో వైసీపీ మద్దతు తీసుకుంటారా? కేంద్రంలో మీరు అధికారంలోకి రావడానికి అవసరమైతే వైసీపీ రాష్ట్రంలో వైసీపీని మద్దతు తీసుకుంటారా?
Okay, I'm trying. Look, these are all questions that now will be answered by the Congress President. It is not my jurisdiction, not my decision.
1 minute, please. 1 minute.
Sir, how old is sir? How old is sir? Sir, Rashtra.
1 minute, please.
Rahul ji, sir.
Please keep
Sir.
quiet. Sir, I'm talking to you. Please follow some rules.
సార్ రావుల్ జీ సార్ రాష్ట్ర విభజన తర్వాత ఏపీ తెలంగాణ మధ్య ఇటు కృష్ణా బేసిన్ కానీ అటు గోదావరి బేసిన్లో కానీ నీటి వివాదం బాగా తీవ్రంగా ఉన్నాయి. ఇప్పుడు రెండు రాష్ట్రాల మధ్య కూడా ఈ నీటి వివాదం కోసం కొట్టుకునే పరిస్థితి ఉంది. కాంగ్రెస్ ఆ నీటి వివాదాన్ని ఎలా పరిష్కరిస్తుంది? అదే క్రమంలో ఏపీలో ఉన్నటువంటి ప్రాజెక్టులను ఏ విధంగా నిర్మాణం చేపడుతుంది? రాయలసీమలో వెనుకబడిన ప్రాంతంలో రాయలసీమలో వెనుకబడిన ఈ ప్రాంతంలో ప్రాజెక్టుల నిర్మాణం కోసం మీతో ఉన్నటువంటి కార్యాచరణ ఏంటి? ముఖ్యంగా ఫస్ట్ వచ్చేసి ఏపీ అండ్ తెలంగాణ మధ్య నీటి వివాదాన్ని కృష్ణా బేసిన్ గోదావరి బేసిన్లో ఉన్నటువంటి నీటి వివాదాన్ని ఎలా పరిష్కరిస్తారు? ఏపీలో ఉన్నటువంటి చాలా పెండింగ్ ప్రాజెక్టులను కాంగ్రెస్ పూర్తి చేయడానికి ఫ్యూచర్లో వీళ్ళు అలాంటి ప్రణాళిక ఉంది.
Okay, thank you. Understood the question. What question? On the question that water pending projects in Andhra Pradesh, water sharing.
There are many pending projects in Andhra Pradesh. How do you see that they have completed?
Look, as far as dispute resolution, there is a mechanism, there is a legal system, that system is going to look into these matters. I am nobody to comment on these matters. As far as the Polavaram project, pending projects are concerned, we have a commitment that we will ensure when we come to power that these commitments are fulfilled. I have met the people from the Polavaram project as well, and I have given them that commitment. So we are invested in ensuring that those projects are completed and the benefits of those projects get to the people of Andhra Pradesh.
భారతదేశం కుల రాజకీయాల నుండి విముక్తి పొందేది ఎప్పుడు? వీటి మీద మీ
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity. Quickly. Looking at the significant impact of Bharat Joro Yatra and the Congress President's election, what is your next plan of action to win back the confidence of the voters, particularly in the coming state assembly elections in Himachal and Gujarat? Thank you.
Myself personally, I am seeing this yatra as a I would say tapasya in understanding our people, in understanding our land, and in understanding myself. I am not looking beyond this yatra. For me, this yatra is important, and my entire focus needs to be on this yatra. This question you can ask me after the yatra is finished. Thank you.
సార్
Yes, sir.
సార్
dollar price is 50 or 60. Now the dollar price is higher. When you come back in government, what is the better step I going to take to control the dollar price?
Well, it is not just a question of the dollar price. It is a question of how you look at the Indian economy and how you think about the Indian economy. The BJP's policies have completely destroyed the strength of the Indian economy. And I'll lay out for you why. Job creation in our economy has always happened on the back of small and medium businesses, on the back of a strong agricultural sector. And demonetization and GST have destroyed both these systems. You can speak to any farmer, they will tell you that for the first time in their life, they are paying GST on farming instruments, on fertilizer, etc. And any small businessman will tell you the devastation that has been caused. Thousands and thousands and thousands, I would say lakhs of them, have gone out of business. So India's ability to create jobs has been crippled. At the same time, massive transfer of wealth is taking place from the poor people and from the middle class to a handful of really rich business people. As you must be aware, the second richest or now the third richest man in the world is Indian. And he is a close associate of the Prime Minister, a friend of the Prime Minister, and everybody understands exactly how he's become the third richest man. What people don't clearly understand is that this is a money transfer from the farmers, from the small businessman, from the middle class into the hands of these type of very rich people. These people have access to the entire banking system. So a small businessman, farmer cannot access the banking system, but these people can have unlimited debt, as this gentleman has. So the entire economy has been crippled, and a lot of work will have to be done to bring that economy back to life. I'll give you a very good example. Just 3 days ago, I was in Bellary. I was told in Bellary that Bellary is the jeans capital of India. Now, from my perspective, this is a huge asset for India. If we open the doors of the banks to the jeans industry in Bellary, if we support the jeans industry in Bellary, if we give them the protection they need, we will get many entrepreneurs who will give lakhs and lakhs of jobs out of Bellary. So the focus has to shift from 2 or 3 big business people to the people who actually create the jobs, right? That's basically the issue. Of course, a strong rupee has its advantages, and we will try to make sure that it is protected.
సార్ ఎక్స్క్యూజ్ మీ సార్ భారతదేశం కులాల రాజ్యాలు
By the way, I just like to make a point that this idea of a strong rupee or a weak rupee as being good or bad, it is actually more nuanced than that. It doesn't actually work like that. There are advantages of a strong rupee, there are disadvantages of a strong rupee, and both those have to be taken into account.
Yes, sir. You spoke about Indian economy. BJP destroyed Indian economy. Does that GST one of the reasons? Does that mean Congress revert back the post GST economy?
The idea of the GST was one unifying tax. Our vision for the GST was a GST that would develop out of a conversation with the states. The BJP has actually imposed a GST on the country without a conversation with the states. They have forced it. And they have forced 5 different tax regimes. There are 5 different levels of GST. There is no GST in the world that has 5 different levels. It is only existing in India. So we are against the basic design of this GST. We will bring a GST that is one simple tax, one GST, one tax. And we will do so after a conversation with the stakeholders. And we are confident that we can give India a GST that actually simplifies the people's lives.
భారతదేశంలో కులాల రాజకీయాల మధ్య విముక్తి ఉంది. అయితే బీజేపీ కులాల రాజకీయాల మధ్య చిచ్చు పెడుతుంది. దీన్ని ఏ విధంగా చూస్తారు?
In India, BJP is promoting division among the various castes.
How independent?
So, how you are looking at this perspective and deliver the politics away from the caste politics or this kind of a divisive politics?
BJP, if you go into the details, BJP has actually got 2 or 3 objectives. The first objective is to maintain the caste hierarchy and to eventually kill the Indian constitution. That's objective number 1. Objective number 2 is to make sure that Indian women are always subservient to Indian men. And the third objective is to divide India along religious lines. That is basically the goal of the BJP. And these are, the Congress views is diametrically opposed to this. We protect the constitution, we protect the rights of women, and we bring communities and religions together. And that is what the Bharat Jodo Yatra is aimed at doing and is successfully doing. Because a lot of people are asking the question, what is the need for this violence? What is the need for this hatred? Why should we hate each other? Why should we kill each other? These questions are being asked as a result of the Yatra. Thank you.
Very much. Thank you very much.
Look, on the issue of the Rayalaseema special package, my friend wants a statement on this. On the issue of Rayalaseema special package, we are committed to everything that the government of India has promised the people of Andhra Pradesh. That is our commitment, including this package. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Sir, thank you, sir.